Imagine this: you're not looking at an animal, you are inside it, seeing what it sees, feeling what it feels, moving as it moves. Not imagination, not fantasy, but actual experience. Is something like this even possible? Can a human being project their consciousness into an animal? Stay with me till the end because this question sits right at the edge of science, perception, and the deepest layers of yogic understanding. What do we mean by consciousness? Before answering, we need clarity. What is consciousness? Science still struggles to define it completely, but broadly it refers to awareness, perception, the ability to experience. Yogic tradition goes further. It sees consciousness not as something you have, but something you are. Not confined to the body, but expressed through it. Right now, your experience is tied to your body. You see through your eyes, hear through your ears, feel through your nerves. Your perception is body bound, so naturally it feels impossible to experience life through another being. Modern science has explored limited aspects of this idea. For example, mirror neurons allow you to internally stimulate another being's actions. Brain studies show you can feel what others feel to some extent, empathy. Brain to brain interfaces can transmit simple signals, but there is no scientific evidence of fully experiencing another organism's consciousness. Not yet. In yogic tradition, the question is approached differently. Instead of asking, "Can I enter another body?" they ask, "Can I expand my perception beyond my body?" Because the boundary you feel is created by identification. You think you are this body, so your experience stays limited to it. Sadhguru explains this clearly. Your experience of life is limited only by the boundaries you set for yourself. If your identity expands, your perception expands, not physically entering another being, but becoming inclusive enough to sense beyond yourself. Here's where people get confused. There is a difference between imagination, projection, perception. Imagining what an animal feels is not the same as experiencing it, but increasing sensitivity can allow you to sense life in a deeper way. In yogic understanding, there is also runanubandha, subtle bonds formed through interaction. This applies not just to humans, but to all forms of life. The more connected you are, the more sensitive you become to another being's state, not because you enter them, but because the separation reduces. Animals themselves operate differently. They are more instinct driven, more connected to their environment, less burdened by complex thought. This is why sometimes animals sense things humans miss: changes in energy, atmosphere, intent. So the gap is not one sided. The idea of projecting consciousness into animals often comes from mystical or fictional interpretations. But in reality, yogic tradition does not focus on such abilities because they are distractions. The real focus is understanding your own consciousness first. Sadhguru often warns about chasing abilities. He says, if you seek powers, you will get lost. If you seek clarity, everything else will fall into place. Because the mind is fascinated by extraordinary experiences. But transformation comes from awareness, not tricks. So, what is possible? You can deepen your sensitivity. You can feel connected to other life forms. You can perceive beyond your usual limits. But fully becoming another being is not something supported by science or emphasized in yogic practice. Instead of asking, can I enter another being? Ask this: can I experience life beyond my limited identity? Because that is where real expansion happens. Not through fantasy, but through awareness. So, can you project your consciousness into animals? Not in the way it is often imagined, but you can go beyond your limitations. You can become more aware, more connected, more alive. And that itself is far more powerful. If this made you think deeper about consciousness, share this video with someone who would explore this question. And for more profound insights into life and awareness, like this video and subscribe.